conversation about breasts.
Leader, thanks for the art to see.
I
Thanks
am
for hanging
on
out.
2 streams tomorrow. One right.
Hello, everybody! Oh, no. I was trying to zoom out. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome on in, Raiders. Hi, everybody. Cruzy, thank you so much for the 10 bits. Blizzard Star, thank you so much for the 19 months. And Resident Bard, thank you so very much for the raid. Welcome on in, everybody. It is the Gobbin crop top. Now, this is I will say, it is a dangerous crop top. But here's the Gobbin crop top. Look at it. It's so cute. Ike did such a good job. And I thought, since we were doing Gobbins today on stream, might as well bring out the Gobbin crop top. So there we go. That is why I am a little late from the raid, is because I had to go search for it in my laundry. But it's here, and I'm very excited about it. So hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Crop top. Hello, Amethyst Cat Lady, Ellie Annie Creations, First Clone, Resident Bard, Crizzy Con, Gilly Tweed, just here for coffee. Blizzard Star, I see that 19 months. Thank you so much for the 19 months. Welcome back to Having Wings. Edgefit. Hello, Edgefit. Welcome on in. And Scribbler. All right, activating lurk mode. Enjoy the stream, friends. Thank you so much for the lurk, Scribbler. You're the best. Welcome on in. Looks fine on my end too, but I'm watching on my pooter. Hello, Serena, welcome on in. Creative Spasms, also hello. Thank you so much for swinging by and saying hi. I am so glad that you are here. Welcome on in. Hi, everybody. How is your Thursday going? Happy Thursday. We are almost done with the week. You're doing absolutely incredible, and I'm very proud of you. Something crop that shame. This crop top, like, I'm just gonna talk about the crop top real quick, because the crop top, it's a cropped top for damn sure. But I ordered the, like, I don't think it's an extra small. I'm pretty sure I ordered the small, and it is very tight. But in, like, the way that, like, it fits well to my body, except for the fact that the place that it goes over is not small at all. And so it's a little bit of a dangerous situation. So just prefacing that now. But thank you so much for the raid, John. Welcome on in. Thank you so much. I was there for your entire stream, so I know you had a good stream. But I would also like to just shout out for all of y'all that doesn't know who Resident Bard is, in my chat, Resident Bard is an absolutely amazing streamer, my lovely mod, and a lovely friend of mine. He was working on my mermaid draw along on stream today, so he's working on that deep sea mermaid that we were working on last Saturday, and just being an all-around amazing person. You're welcome. You're very welcome. So yeah, if you like tight things on your body, it's like pretty much just two sizes of, it's very tight. So you might want to get a size up. I probably should have got a medium, and then that would have been good. But it's fine. Hey, Cam Newman, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the lurk. It's so great to see you. Welcome. How's your Thursday going? But yes, John is an absolutely amazing streamer, and if you're not following Resident Bard on Twitch, you gotta go do so. He's just absolutely incredible, a lovely friend, does amazing art streams, does amazing game streams, is my co-conspirator in so many different things, and definitely deserves your follow. So please go give him a follow, everybody, and thank you for shouting out yourself, John. And anyone that came with John's raid that doesn't know who I am, my name is Bree. I'm a digital artist here on Twitch. I love all things witchy and sci-fi and tarot and TTRPGs and board games and goblins and really anything. I am very passionate about the things that I like, and a lot of the things that I like are very cute. Or we're trying to get better at drawing creepy things. I don't necessarily like creepy things, but I do want to get better at drawing them. But today, we're going to be working on some goblin commissions for lovely people in my chat, the lovely Geek Outs. This is his Goblin Sona, Geeblin, and this is the lovely Edgefit's Goblin Sona, Gobjefit. If you don't know what the heck I'm talking about in terms of goblin sonas, me and Resident Bard, our joint communities, have basically birthed a giant goblin sona sort of RP, where everyone in our community is a goblin, and or a other creature that has been adopted by goblins. Goblin in the less, like, scary term, and more in the, like, they like to farm. It's mostly from Stardew Valley. If you haven't checked out our Stardew Valley streams, you should. It's on, they're all on VODs on John's channel. Anyways, goblins. We're drawing goblins today. If you would like some, if you would like to know more, I will tell you more. But welcome on in. Yeah, my name is @BreeDon. I'm BreeDon pretty much everywhere. I do a lot of art. I do tarot streams every Tuesday. I do commission streams every Thursday. And this month, I'm gonna be drawing a mermaid every Saturday. But you are welcome to draw along with me. So yeah, that's my spiel from the raid. Tinku. Alright. But also, what we always do here with people coming with the raid, we first start out with Ash, and I introduce everyone to Ash. So we gotta go do that. And in that, I will also just say hello and get caught up with chat. We're gonna go give Ash some kitty scritches today, because she deserves it. And you all deserve to meet her. Also, Tim, if you are here in the raid since you were in John's stream, thank you so much for the follow. I really, really appreciate it. But hello, all the raiders get free kitty scritches. On the plus side, I got to catch up on some sleep last night. On the confusing side, I got to catch up on some sleep last night. I'm glad you were able to get caught up on some sleep. You're very welcome. I'm glad I could get your crop top information for you, Danny. Going fine here. Watched the second semifinals of the Eurovision Song Contest earlier. Now I've got I've got a case of both the nerves and the happies for this Saturday. Ooh, I'm assuming this Saturday is the Eurovision finals, Serena. As I am not in the Europe, I do not know much about the Eurovision Song Contest, but Tumblr does go absolutely hog wild for the Eurovision Song Contest every year, so I am very intrigued to hear about it, if you'd like to talk about it. Ooh, sketch for this year so far, yay, alright. And last year's mermaid. I will definitely be showing off John's awesome mermaid progress. I think Ash is done with the kitchen scritches for now, so there we go. All right, let's check out what John worked on. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. You're very welcome, John. Even though I know you were going to raid me, you do not get, just because you raid me every single time does not mean you don't get blush sponsored every single time you raid me. But yes, this is what John is working on his stream. He's working on a mermaid piece, and it's looking absolutely fire, I must say. That the lovely S shape you've got going on the tail, and the way you've been drawing the boobas, for one. You guys were talking a lot about boobas at the end of the stream. You're doing some really good work on those shoulders. I'm really excited to see how this keeps coming along. You're getting the angle down really, really well. And also, this was John's mermaid piece from 2 years ago. Hey, Oceanic, thank you so much for the lurk. Thank you so much. Well, come on in. How's your Thursday going? But yeah, he did some really awesome stuff for this mermaid piece 2 years ago. I do a mermaid piece every year and do sort of like of the same mermaid to sort of like check in to see how far I've come as an artist. And John's working on that this year as well, and I am very, very excited to see the little heart you gave this mermaid before, and your color choice back then was superb, and I'm really excited to see once you get the sketch and the line art and stuff done of this piece. I'm really excited to see what you do with the colors. Thank you so much for sharing. And also, everyone, please go give John a follow if you want to see more of this mermaid piece as it goes on. Laundry has been flipped. We good. Yay! Good job, Gilly. Good job, Gilly. They're goblins. It's like a yeah. We basically all of our sonas are domesticated goblins. Pretty much. I was trying to think of the other day, because you guys were talking about, like how to classify our goblin sonas and, like, in what we do with them. And I think that they're, like, modern fantasy, rustic core, more chaotic gnomes. If you want to just think about, like, purely D&D terms, I think that's sort of the vibe of goblins, but they have teeth and the goblin features, but are just domesticated but a little bit more chaotic than other smaller races. If you'd like to show off your spoopy mermaid Edgefit, I would love to show it off. I have been catching up on the gallery channel in the Discord, and it's you guys are so talented. So talented. I spent all day today before stream working on writing out a giant love bomb of all of your guys' art. And I'm not done yet, but I'm getting there. So if you'd like to show off what you're working on, Edgefit, I would love to see your spoopy mermaid. And that goes for everyone else in chat as well. Y'all know the drill. If you want to show off any art, you are more than welcome. I love shouting out your guys' stuff. Also, Little Strummer, I don't know if I said hello to you. Hi, welcome on in. It's great to see you. It is very, very good to see you. And First Cloud! And Ellie! Wait, did I not say? I think I said hello to you guys. Oh my goodness. If I didn't, I'm sorry. But also, hello! I'm glad you're here. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, and Griffin! Welcome on in! Welcome on in, Griffin. And JJ! Hello! How's your guys' Thursday going? Hello! Hot. It is indeed hot. Very warm laundry. I've done a couple album cover portraits too. A good time is creatively speaking. Ooh! I saw that you were posting those. I have not looked at those yet, Edgefit, if you want to show those off as well. Shrump. Yes, Ash is shrumpin'. She's been a very shrumpy girl today. She was even shrumping outside. When she wasn't trying to jump over the fence, she was shrumping. By laying in the grass. I highly recommend watching videos from the Eurovision. They are always a good time, and there are some bops. Alright. I really should. I've always been intrigued by Eurovision, but I've just never gotten into it. I should do that. Yeah, the 14th is the finals of the Eurovision Song Contest, but that's not why I have the nerves and the happies. I'm getting married to my lovely fiance on Saturday in the morning. Oh my goodness! Serena! Serena, that's so incredible. Congratulations! Oh my goodness, congratulations. I'm so happy for you. I hope, as someone who is actively preparing for a wedding, I hope that it's gonna be everything that you've ever thought about and dreamed of. That's so exciting. I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. Can we please get a lot of congratulations in chat for Serena? I'm just so excited. I'm so excited for you. Have a very good lurk, JJ. Get your work done. It's going well, but get your work done, please, please, please. I hope that we can be a good background noise, good background noise for you. Hey, Gemini, welcome on in. How's your Thursday going? My attempts to write so many haikus for the month fell flat early. You know, fair. Fair and understandable. I always have a hard time being caught up with, I anytime I do some sort of, like, timed art challenge, it's always like, yeah, I could skip a day. Oh, I'm kind of busy today. Oh, okay. So, like, don't feel worried. Don't feel bad about it. Just get back up on the horse whenever you want to. It's... Doing something every day is very, very difficult. And even if it's writing a haiku, it's hard to just be in that routine every single day. Yay, all the congrats. All the congrats. Yay. I'm happy how the torso... Yeah, the torso is coming along really well, John. You did a really good job on that. The tail and the boobas were not cooperating with me, which inspired what I ended up making. So your smooth mermaid is amazing to me, John. Smooth mermaids are important and good. They don't need to have boobas if you don't want to give them boobas. They're fish. I like giving them boobas because I like making them, like, more alluring to humans to, like, bring them into the deep. But they don't have to be. They can just be cool fish people, and that's also fine. I loved the jewel tones you gave her. The jewel tones are gonna be really cool. Goblins are like cats. They domesticated themselves. Exactly, Gilly. Ooh, alright, let's look at Edgefit's awesome art. Yes. Oh, that was a weird voice that I just used, but yes. Oh, this is super cool. I am scared. I'm scared and I love it. Her kelp hair, the glowing eyes, the eel-like smooth body. Oh, so scary, so good. Oh, so scary, so good. I love it so much. Also, yes, all of the teeth. I'm so glad you gave her so much teeth. Look at those teeth. Look at those teeth. And the nostrils and the flared eyebrows and the flared fins on the side. Ooh, yes. A spiral is also very good. A spiral, it doesn't have to be an S. A spiral is also totally fair and good. Yes, shork teeth. Shork teeth. Yeah, because you can see the, like, rows in the back. You can see the rows in the back. I love it. Thank you so much for sharing, Edgefit. I love your mermaid. That's so beautiful. Oh, and, ooh, here's Nina Simone. Yes. Wow. Wow. Oh my god, the values. The values you got on her likeness is amazing. I'm really impressed with how you did the values on her face to, like, show, like, the light bits and the dark bits and the texture in her hair. This is really beautiful. Wow, Edgefit, I'm very impressed, honestly. I'm very impressed. This is a great study. I did it all in color and then transformed into grayscale. Ooh, that is interesting. Usually it's the other way around, but I like that. Because I usually think in color and I have a hard time doing grayscale. That's really cool. Because usually I think people do, like, do the dark, like, grayscale values and then change it to color. But I like that you did the other way around. That's very fun. That's very, very fun. I really like it. It translated well. Good job. Thank you so much for sharing. And that's Edgefit's art, and we're working on drawing Edgefit's character right now. This is Edgefit's Gobbin. I just thought I would start cleaning up the colors while I caught up with chat, and before we did some announcements. But also, I see you, Gemini, getting that tip link coming in. And yes, I have a new goal this month. I've got a new goal this month. It is a closet comic cosplay. we've been real into closet and cosplays recently, and I have been me and the mods thought it would be fun if I did a cosplay of the Phoenix character, probably Cassidy, since I look exactly like Cassidy. But if we hit $250 this month, I will do a closet Cassidy cosplay and give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek on the Phoenix, on some Phoenix pages. That is the goal this month, and it is a lower goal this month because I am urging everyone to please, if you can, supporting me is amazing, but if you can, please support either also or instead any various charities that is going to help abortion rights and privacy rights with people that can give birth and have vaginas. With everything that's been going on with Roe versus Wade or Roe v. Wade in America, it's extremely important to give and make your voices heard that bodily autonomy and forced pregnancies are not okay. So yeah, if you can, I would really appreciate, you supporting me to get this closet cosplay, but I would also very much appreciate you supporting any of the number of charities that we have in the tiny URL in the charity command in my stream. So, thank you. And also, along with the goal that I had with the whole Cassidy closet cosplay and the Phoenix working on pages and stuff, the Phoenix is coming back this month, by the way, if you didn't know that. So, it's also just a cheeky little way to, get y'all hyped for Chapter 4 of the Phoenix coming back after a very long hiatus. Or it's coming back on May 27th. That's right, Ash. And also, hello, Leon and Orange. Welcome on in. How's your guys' Thursday going? It's great to see you. But yeah, that's pretty much all of my announcements, so thank you. Thank you for prompting them, Gemini. I appreciate it. How's your guys' day going? I need the color to make sense of the shapes. I feel you on that, Edgefit. I don't know how to describe it. I just can't, in black and white, I can't really, it's just it's just a filter to me. It's not really how the world looks and works, So I can't really, draw in it very well, but I really like how it looks a lot of the time, so I try to, I don't know. I've been trying to, get a little bit better at it over time, but, I really also need color to really understand the shapes of things. So you're not alone in that feeling. Work sucked, stayed late, and have to go in early tomorrow. Ugh. No. I'm so sorry, Leon. That sucks. That's very, very stupid. I'm very, very sorry that you have to do that. All of the supportive hugs for having to do work. Absolutely tragic. If you want some advanced pages, you can back Brie on Patreon. That's also true. Technically, the Phoenix comes back on May 27th for the general public, but if you are supporting me on Patreon, you will get a sneak peek. Sneak peek. You'll get the comic page a week early on my Patreon. So next Friday, page 12 of the Phoenix of Chapter 4 is coming out next Friday on my Patreon. Hey, Ike, welcome on in. Hello, hello, hello. How's your Thursday going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're working on gobbins today. It's gobbin time. Gobbin time. Doot, 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 gobbin time. Ike! Oops, all sewing. Yeah, you're working on a Pip-Boy outfit today. How's that going? I like to make mermaids that are part mammal, dolphin, whales, seals, totally made up mammal, etc. with booba, and the ones that are part fish without. Don't always follows this though. I like that rule, Ellie. That kind of makes sense because if it was like mammalian, if it's a mammalian mermaid, specifically like dolphins, whales, and seals, they would have mammary glands. And I like your attention to scientific detail. I appreciate that about you, Ellie. As an anthropologist, I appreciate. But also, Leon, feel free to lurk and just kind of like vibe if you need to. I'm sorry you had a bad day at work. Also get some rest if you need to. Take care of your corporeal form. All of my love. Going to be lurking, working in, but it's going well. Yay! I'm glad it's going well, Arcane. Griffin. I remember what I was supposed to say. I'm glad it's going well, Griffin. I have a very good time lurking, working. Have a very, very good time with that lurk and work. Thanks for hanging out. Not sure what to do with the rest of my Thursday. What have you been doing with the beginning of your Thursday, Ellie? Did I miss what Ellie was doing with their Thursday? Probably. Probably. I'm only semi-caught up on chat. I'm doing better than usual, and I, now having said that, have shot myself in the foot. Thanks. Also, we are only doing the civil side of the wedding down at City Hall. The church part will come later. You know, fair. That's absolutely fair. But I just all of the congratulations to you, Serena, on your wedding. The civil part is the easy part, but it's also the most meaningful part because it's the actual, like, act of, like, merging two people. That's a weird way of putting it. Anyways, I'm very excited for you, and I'm very happy for you. Congratulations, Serena. Speaking of weddings, my parents are in Ireland for a wedding, so I get the house to myself. That's a fun place to be in for a wedding. Congrats on getting the house to yourself, but man, I wish I would have gone. I wish I wanted to go to Ireland for a wedding. That's dope as hell. It's wedding season. Let's be honest. It's May, so the wedding season has begun. It's wedding season and we're all just living in it. I'm honestly pretty happy with how the boobas came out in mine, and that S-curve tapering into the swooshy tail is maybe my favorite. You did a really good job on the S-curve, John. You did a really, really good job. I'm very pleased. I really like how you did that. It's gonna be great. Already words are hard. I'm actually kind of tired today. I've stayed up late the past 2 nights. It was on purpose on Tuesday night, because I had to get some work done that I forgot that needed to get done by the next day. And then I wasn't tired yesterday, and then I watched the finale of Dimension 20, and then stayed up until, again, 3 a.m. Talking about it. So it's sort of that midday lull in my brain, so bear with me, everyone. We're here for a little bit of a Space Cadet stream. I already used my brain cell modding John stream today. Top half of a mermaid is usually mammalian when I make a merfolk sketch. The bottom half, sushi. Yeah, I usually always give them boobas just because I like drawing boobas. You know, it's a mythical creature. It doesn't matter what their anatomy is, really. But, you know, it's fun either way if you want to go more sciencey, if you want to go more mythical. Whatever works. I mean, like, back in, like, a long time ago, people would just, like, make mythical creatures by putting different regular creatures together into one. So, you know, why not smash a mammal and a fish into one thing? Why not? Or as many different things into one thing as possible. I think there's a Sumerian mythical creature that's like the leg of a elephant, and like each leg is a different animal, and the tail is a different animal, and the torso is a different animal, and the head is a different animal. Wild. But hey, Matt, welcome on in. Hello. How was making dinner and everything? It's great to see you. Welcome on in. How's your Thursday? Maybe do some in color, transform to gray, and then redo in gray for practice, just for recognizing values in grayscale training. Yeah, that could probably work. I've been really being very, very lax on my studies. I don't do a lot of studies. I just kind of like draw and then hope that it works out. I really should probably get back into the practice of doing like drawing studies and stuff. That would probably be good. Especially for grayscale. Ooh, I may do that myself. If you want to do that yourself, I would love to see it. Hey, Apex gang, when are we playing again? When did you guys play Apex? When did you guys play Apex? On Monday? Did you guys really play Apex? Man, if you guys played Apex in my Discord and I was not paying attention because I was busy, I'll be so mad at myself. If the men find out we can shapeshift, they're going to tell the church. Contouring 101. Love the jingle. Thank you. Love the jingle incredibly. Hey, I gotta... If I don't sing about what I'm drawing, what even is the point? One more cuff, anchor points on the belt line, and the numbers on the back, and I'm all done. You're really close. Congrats! I'm really excited to see it when you're done. That's very awesome, Ike. I'm glad it's going well. Congratulations on all the awesome Pip-Boy things that you get to do with it. Where did you get your Pip-Boy, by the way? I forgot to ask when I saw that in Discord. Where did you get your Pip-Boy? I'm gonna try and draw some pirates today. Yes. I think I know what pirates you're gonna draw, and I am very excited. The OMFD, the OFMD gay pirate boys. Yes. Good. More our flag means death content. I can't wait. If you finish before a stream, you know the drill. Put it in chat. I would love to see it. Anthropology question. Wouldn't half fish mermaids or any half non-mammal anthropomorphic character with boobs automatically be classified as a mammal? I think that depends. I'll get back to that because Allie just rated. But hello, raiders! Welcome on in! Hello, everybody! Hello! raid! Welcome on in, raiders! What is up? I heard conversation about boobs. Oh yes, we were discussing whether or not mermaids should have mammalian boobs or not. Boobs are we care a lot about the booba in this chat. Care a lot about the booba. Yes, all the shout outs for Allie Briggs Art. Allie, how was your stream? Ursa, thank you so much for coming on in. Hello, readers, welcome on in. My name is Bree. It is so lovely to see you. Allie, how was the last bit of your stream? How was working on your sexy lady studies? There we go. I would also, of course, love to see what you were working on. I was there for a little bit of your stream today, so I know kind of what you were working on. But you are also more than welcome to share. And also, anyone in my chat that doesn't know who Allie is an absolutely amazing artist. Has worked on so many amazing TTRPG supplements. Does a lot of really great like monster design and does a lot of dragon stuff. Does a lot of tiefling things. Is just absolutely an incredible artist and deserves your follow 100%. Iris did a cool concept art where mermaids have a second face on top of their head, like a lure to capture men. So maybe they're just boobs out in the open to draw them in more. That's what I was saying. That is why I always that's why I always draw mermaids with boobs, is so to in sort of the siren sense, to sort of like continue to lure people into the ocean, because every human thinks boobs are very hot. They need boobs to lure people in. Hey, Eye of the Night! Welcome on in. It's great to see you. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for coming in with Allie's raid. Welcome, welcome, welcome. For those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Bree. I am a digital artist here on Twitch. I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Today we are working. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the brigade. Today we are working on some goblin commissions for some lovely people in my chat. This is for the lovely Edgefit, and this one is for the lovely Geek Outs in chat. We are just finishing up like the colors for this commission today. And you know, just doing some contouring. More art is good. More art! Yes, I do a lot of art on this channel. I stream 3 days a week. I do tarot art every Tuesday. I do tarot art every Tuesday. I do commission work every Thursday. And throughout this whole month, every Saturday I'm going to be working on a mermaid draw-along for Mermay. So you are welcome to hang out. But yes, horn, scales, claws, and more. Allie does amazing horn, scales, claws, and more. And it's also just like one of the chillest people ever. I seriously, I can't recommend their stream enough. Thank you all for the shoutouts for Allie. And thank you so much, Allie, for trusting with your community. And welcome on in, raiders. Oh, also, because you raided in, you guys get free kitty scratches. Let me introduce you to our lovely mascot. This is Ash. This is my lovely mascot. If you were in Allie's stream while I was there, and Ursa asked me about Ash, this is Ash. She is a gremlin. She is a little shrimp, as you can see. Her little foot is coming out. She's shrimping. She is, loves to be outdoors, loves to hang out on stream, and loves to try to escape and be on my roof. She's got little feetsies, and you can kind of, let me see if I can get the little beans. There we go. There's the beans. There's the beans. Beans! Alright. She's asleep, so I'm not gonna scratch her much. I'll just scratch her a little bit on the top of the head. She loves roofing. She loves being on my roof. Hello. But everyone that came with the raid, I would love to hear what your favorite thing about Allie's stream is. And also, if you're planning on sticking around and lurking and or being a part of chat, any of that is lovely and great, please hit that live button so Twitch counts your view. Horns, scales, claws, and more. All of the conversation about boobs. Teens. I am garbage people. You are not garbage people. Pressing X to doubt fully and completely. All of... Allie's incredible. Go give Allie a follow. If you like, Critical Role, Allie's done art for Critical Role before. Did you know that? That's a cool thing about Allie. Allie's, art is in the new Tal'Dorei the new Tal'Dorei Reborn, setting guide, which is fucking incredible. If I fit in the garbage after trash picking, am I a garbage people then? Also, she puts up with my antics and the stories and lore of many of my disturbing characters, so she can't be that bad. She cannot be that. She's definitely not bad in any way, but also, if you can put up with Ursa, you're good people in my book. You're good people. Thank you so much for the raid, Allie. If you have to go and take care of her corporeal form and, like, go and eat and stuff, please go do so. But, also, if you want to, like, share any of the stuff that you were working on stream, I'd love to, showcase it and make it, very obvious why everyone should go and follow Allie. Oh, the stories live rent-free in my brain. Ursa has some pretty cool stuff. Ursa's got some pretty cool stuff, to be honest. Favorite thing about Allie's stream is that it feels like I'm around people drawing while I draw. That is a great feeling. And also, Shemeckles, welcome on in. Hello. It's great to see you. Welcome to the brigade. That is why I love Art Twitch. To be fair, that is why I love Art Twitch. I love just being able to, like, be around people that also love to draw and just kind of, like, lurk and draw with them. That is one of my favorite things about Art Twitch. Many of them moderately traumatizing. It's very sweet. Also, everyone make sure to vote in the poll to tell Allie how awesome Allie is. I must say. Yeah, if, I don't know. I haven't been streaming for the last week or so, so I'm a little out of practice, and I have a little bit forgotten how to do spiels and stuff for stream. So, if you like my stuff and want to, like, see more of my work, there's this reel here, but it can only be in there. Only so much art can be in the reel. So if you want to check out more of my stuff, you can find me on my socials at BrieDonnan, pretty much everywhere. And other art stuff. If you want to see more of my work, just let me know and I will showcase some of my stuff here. But, man oh man, I have forgotten how to Twitch. Yes, please, use those powers for evil, John. For Blush Monster evil. Yes. Ooh. Here, art, not the sexy lady, since she's suggestive nudity. Fair. Absolutely fair. Let's see. Let's look at some art. I was full lurking when you were working on this on stream, and oh my god, guys. Look at this! Already this tiefling is so cute, cute, but also hot. It's so good. I also like the palm fronds that you gave it. There is so much sass in this pose. This pose has so many vibes, like, welcome. It's a satyr? Okay, it's not a tiefling, it's a satyr. I don't know, sometimes tiefs have furry bits and horns. Who knows? It's a seriously excellent pose, Griffin. It really is. Since I always draw teeth. True. Very true. It's like, you're just feeling like, well, it's like, welcome to my sanctum. I have the power here, but I'm, like, super chill about it, and I love that. Oh man, Allie, this is so good. Everyone go follow Allie. Everyone. Go follow Allie. You have to, for me. Good vibe is working. Yay! The vibe is working. The vibe is working incredibly. Thank you so much for sharing and trusting me with your community, Allie. You're the best. All right. You guys came in, I know you guys came in for the raid and for just being like awesome art people, but you also came in for the boobs, so I thought we should keep talking about them. Some good mermaid boobs. Because right when you came in, Orange asked me a very interesting anthropology question. For those of you that don't know, I was an anthropology major in college. So it is a bit of a passion of mine. So Orange asked, let's see if it's still up in the thing. Also, if you're still here and would like to tell me your favorite thing about Allie's stream, I still would love to hear it. All the time. Constantly. Tell me all about how awesome Allie is. But Orange asked, let me see if I can find it. Wouldn't half-fish mermaids or any half non-mammal anthropomorphic character with boobs automatically be classified as a mammal? See, I'm gonna do a quick Google for that question because I need to like just re-up a little bit on the mammalian classification real quick. From what I remember, there's some very specific things about mammals that, like, it's not just about the breasts, but there's some other things as well. And it's, okay, so most of it is the presence of mammary glands. That's, like, the biggest one that we all kind of focus on because boobs, where females produce milk for feeding their young. And that is sort of a big classification of a mammal, but there is also, other classifications of mammalia is having a neocortex, fur or hair, and 3 middle finger bones. Now, if a mermaid has all of those things, it has hair, a neocortex, and 3 middle finger bones because it's mimicking a human, then technically I think yes, if we're going fully in technicalities here, I would say yes, that a mermaid would be classified as a mammal, which is wild. But because of all of those things and it's mimicking human form, that would be classified as a mammal. However, if the mermaid has mammary glands but doesn't produce milk, now that is up for debate. I hope that was helpful. I stepped away real quick. Thank you for adding in the details. Of course! Of course, Allie! Wild to me that 3 middle finger bones is what makes the difference. Classification and taxonomy is hell. It's really... like, is this really how this is supposed to go? Like, there's some really, like, very small things that make classifications work. Because in specific, like, primates, a lot of the classifications is, like, in the skull. But when it comes to, like, an entire, like larger, family of things, like mammals and reptiles and amphibians and things like that, you kind of really have, like, there's, like, the big difference where they also produce live young and have mammary glands and things like that. But there's also, in a lot of those other, like, families and classifications, like with platypus, it, like, but, like, with platypus, where, as Serena says, that, like, it sweats milk, it has young that hatches from eggs, it has mammary glands, but it doesn't have booba type of vibe. There's a lot of, like, weird classifications with that. Oh, have a very good lurk, Allie. If I don't make it back before you end, have an awesome stream. Thank you so much, Allie. All of the shoutouts for Allie Briggs, all of the shoutouts for Allie Briggs art. As you head into lurk, go take care of your corporeal form. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. I hope you had a really great stream as well. It's always lovely to see you. But yeah, so there's a lot of, like, really weird exceptions to rules, and so you really have to, like, really think of every little thing that is different and be like, in general, this is how it works, but there are exceptions to the rule. And in anthropology, there is never something that is 100% correct every single time. Like, never. Absolutely never. There's something 100% correct every single time. You have to really be okay with the fact that most things don't make sense. And the more you learn about them, the less they make sense. Like, platypus defies classification. And there is a lot of different, it is a zoology, I will say it probably is a zoology question, Ike, but these types of classifications are discussed in Anthropology 101. Because in order to understand humans, we also have to understand all of the ways that we became, all of the things that came before us, and all of the things that we live with, and, like, and how we relate to other animals. So it's technically a zoology question, but also when it comes to anthropology, taxonomy, on just, like, a micro scale, when it comes to mammals, is also very important. I learned all about this in an anthropology class. So there's also not a lot of classification in just the studies of anything. It all overlaps. The world is wild. But if you want to get really technical, I would say, where mermaids are part human, they come under anthropology. Obviously, geez, I could read a book. I know a lot about zoology as well, so if you want to ask me zoology questions, that's fine too. But it has to be, like, related to, like, the nitty-gritty and not, like, how do frogs give birth? Because I don't know. They lay eggs, so that's the extent of what I know. We are also the only ones that have permanent tibby. That is very true. That is very true. One thing that cannot be defined are mushrooms. Are they flora, fauna? Nope, they're neither. Mushrooms are their own thing. They are fungi, and that's something else. Fungi are not within flora or fauna, and we don't know anything about it, really. It could be sentient, it could not be sentient. It could be a hive mind, it could not be a hive mind. Who fucking knows? Who fucking knows what fungus is? The zoological query. Why squid? That's hard to describe. Mainly because squid are very weird. And we don't know, we know a lot about them, but we don't know a lot about a lot of them. I don't know much about squid, so I can't answer that question for you. But why squid? Because of, for some reason, they were evolutionarily selected. Had shell, decided fast was better, no shell. Thank you, Danny. Danny knows about zoology. I know about people. Together, we are a biological trio. Trio? There's only two of us. Whatever. Duo. There we go. It is too late in the day for me to start this kind of debate. That poses an even larger question, which seems a bit more immoral. are part human things human. That is very moral. And since we don't have part human things in the real world, we can't quite make a full full moral distinction on that. But I like to say yes. I like to make it well, okay, I don't think they would be human. I guess they wouldn't be human because human is a classification of being. Homo sapien is, or Homo sapiens sapien, depending on where you fall on that debate, is a classification of one type of greater mammalian primate, which is us. So technically, if it was part human, it probably wouldn't be a human, just because there's other bits of other, like, types of things in it. But I would say that it, as long as it was sapient and had feelings and things like that, it would be a person. How's that? Alright, I'm gonna lurk because I need to figure out data plans and figure out packing for trip. Have a very good lurk! Have a very, very, very good lurks, Ursa. Thank you so much for coming on in with the raid, and have a very good trip. Yes, always a philosophical distinction between human and people. Human is the meat. People is our consciousness. In a very simplistic divide. Very, very simplistic divide. Query, turtles. We're a biology trio, not a math trio. Breeds, okay. Thank you, Danny. Speaking of fungi, I need to work out things for my myconid village. Yes. Myconids are like the best. I love myconids. Myconids are so good. I hope you have a good time with your myconid village. Please whisper sweet nothings to your myconids and tell them that I love them. Humanoids, then. Yes. I would say that would probably be humanoid. Unless they're a centaur, which is half and half. Because well, I guess it would be a humanoid because it has human-like features. But it would be a quadruped. So like platypi, centaurs are very hard to classify in that sort of scale. There are so many sci-fi and fantasy stories based entirely around the concept, is something that is partially human considered human, and where is the line? And oh boy. Yeah, it's a large debate. It is a large debate, and it's a very interesting debate if you want to, like, get into it, but it's also rife with problematic, takes. So, classification of AI Centaur Droid. It would be a person, but not a... It wouldn't be a person, but not a human? What do you mean by classification? In that sense. It sort of depends on the course of its evolutionary track, yeah? Like, did it start on the Homo sapien track, or did it mimic it? I would agree with that. It would... If it did start on the Homo sapien track, or did it mimic it? That is very important, as well, because convergent evolution is a real thing that happens a lot. And if it was on the Homo sapien track, then it would still not be a Homo sapien, but it would be in the Homo classification. Because Homo sapiens are one thing, kinda. You always have to put a little asterisk on, like, this is a thing, this is one specific thing, because it's not. Because Homo sapiens, modern Homo sapiens, have a bunch of DNA from other Homo classifications, like Neanderthal and, God, I always forget the other one. There's other ones too, but I always forget the other big one. Erectus, Homo erectus. So yeah, Homo is people, kind of. So like, there was Homo sapiens that weren't that, but they were like close enough in relation that they could mate with other Homo species, and which also gets really weird in the like the species classification, because like what the absolute fuck is species if like it's defined, species is defined. Psst. Ah, sorry, cover your ears. Species is defined as different groups of creatures that cannot mate with other ones outside of their species. Except when they can. So if humans, so Homo sapiens are a species. If Homo sapiens are a species, if humans are a species, and Neanderthals were another species, and Homo erectus was another species, technically by that taxonomical classification, they shouldn't be able to mate and produce viable offspring. It's possible in like that they could mate and just not produce viable offspring, but they're not supposed to be able to produce viable offspring at all. And they did. Which we've been learning very recently in how, you know, humans have been really into figuring out what the fuck is in our DNA, you know? And we've found that we are, viable, yes, offspring that can reproduce. Sorry. Hey, Haku, welcome on in. It's science rant time. Yeah, ligers and mules are not species, because they cannot reproduce. Species are things that can reproduce within the same species. So, when it comes to Neanderthalis, Homo neanderthalis, and Homo erectus, and Homo sapiens, they would all technically be different species, except for the fact that they were able to mate and produce a viable offspring that can reproduce and keep growing and building. So, we are pretty firm on the fact that they are different species, but that then throws into question what the heck species classification even is, and if, like, there was a species of Homo sapiens, like, this is why there's we've opened a can of worms today. We have opened a can of worms today. So, we're getting into the giant anthropology debate, in the giant anthropology debate of the current people that live on Earth Homo sapiens or Homo sapiens sapiens, which is an interesting and extremely annoying debate, because it's because of this species classification problem when it comes to a I lost my train of thought. When it comes to the species classification with modern humans having Neanderthalis and Homo erectus and other Homo species DNA inside of them, is that a thing where we then now are a completely different species than the ones that mated with the species in the past, or are we just in the same species? Because if we had other species DNA inside of us, did that alter our species to be a completely different species, or or are we just the next step in the same species? And people that really like taxonomical classification say that modern humans are a new species post Homo erectus and Homo neanderthalis. And people that don't like taxonomical classification say that we are just the same species, and the distinction between Homo neanderthalis and Homo erectus and Homo sapiens was actually not that large, and are not quite sure like what really like how we can even talk about the fact that they would be even different species and we're all just Homo sapien neanderthalis, Homo sapien, a Homo erectus type of vibe. So there's not an answer to your guys' questions when it comes to this deep of a question and level, but and I don't know where I'm going with this, but basically there is never a clear answer because it always changes. Yeah. Anyways. I lost steam there because my brain exploded. So, you know, studying anthropology is really one of those things where you kind of have to just be like, well, now this doesn't make any sense, but you know what? We're just gonna roll with it, because if we think about it too hard, we're just gonna die. Gotta check your results. My blood pressure rose and then it fell. Yes, it did. Basically, there's not clear answers to your questions, but in my mind, in my expert opinion, I would say that mermaids are like platypi and hard to distinguish. But they can technically be mammals, but no one likes distinguishing them as mammals because they also are fish. That is what I think. It's also really interesting because anthropology is completely based on the individual scholar's perception of human history and kind. So you kind of, when it comes to classification and evolutionary steps and things like that, you kind of have to think about it in the like science aspect, and then work that back to like what the perception of other people's thoughts and feelings of that thing would be, because that's really how taxonomic classification works. They try, like, it's their perception and their like thesis statement of like how it's supposed to work, but then it like is, and then they back that up with evidence that they find in skeletons and bones and DNA and things. But it always comes from a perception of how the world should or would work. So you kind of can't separate anthropology from like zoology, even zoology. Like, you kind of can't separate science from the culture and societies we live in, because it's purely based on perception. So if it's purely based on perception, from my perception, I'd say mermaids are up to interpretation, but they would be technically based on the scientific, larger agreed upon definition of mammals. They would probably be mammals, but most people would rather them not be mammals. So they try to find loopholes to say mermaids aren't mammals. That's what I would say. Hi, Shalaris, welcome on in. You've come to Anthropology 101, where we are confused about mermaids. Welcome to being confused about mermaids 101. Grab a chair and be a part of the discussion. How you doing, Shalaris? How's your Thursday going? Also, if I have missed any messages that aren't related to this topic, I'm very sorry. Hello, everyone. I'm fairly certain that it goes with the fact that we also don't have retractable beepus, mostly because we selected for reproducing extremely often. Yes. Things that make humans humans, in the biological standpoint, is that we have constant booba, not a retractable penis. Are very smooth in skin and only have hair on our heads, which a lot of people don't know why. And we have opposable thumbs. It's sort of like the key things when it comes to like distinguishing humans from other great apes. And mainly a lot of that has to do with the fact that we wanted to use more complicated tools, and also that we wanted to have sex a lot. Mostly what it comes down to for a lot of like human problems is that we have a lot of sex. Just a lot. In like not a way that most other things do. Just so much. Humans are weird. Humans are really, really weird. Basically, asking to classify something in the social sciences is the equivalent of asking physicists to explain magnets. You're not wrong, Gilly. You're not wrong. I don't know why that's so funny to me, but it is. God. Man, asking someone that studied something about like how it works, you're always gonna be like, okay, so this is the very beginning level. This is the very beginning level understanding of it, but really the more you look at it, the more you don't know what the fuck it is. And that's college. Welcome to Bree's college experience, where she thought she was gonna learn about humans, and she did. But also she learned that we don't know anything about anything, ever. Humans try their best, and that's all we know. Alright, I'm gonna do this hair real quick. Maybe. And then we're gonna take a break because in getting worked up about anthropology, I have had to pee. I've drank some water really quickly early on in the stream, and then now I've gotten a lot of very worked up about anthropology, so now I have to use the restroom. So we're gonna do some hair doing, and then I'm gonna go use the restroom, and we're gonna take a little corporeal form break. I thought magnets were just atoms trying to hug. I think that is the very like general description of how magnets work, but then I think if you look more into them, they're like, well, actually they're kind of like this, except when they're not. And then it's just downhill from there. I'm now gonna take a break from sewing. Yes, I take a break from sewing. Rest your hands. I'm really excited to see how your cosplay is coming along, though. If you would like to share a picture. And congrats on finishing the cuffs. I saw that you had finished the cuffs somewhere in my description of anthropology. And I'm very happy for you. Congrats! Bad headache, cut a length of cord too short. Oh no! I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that you can't make the piece you wanted to now. That sucks. Working in physical mediums always has a possible price to pay of doing something wrong and not being able to go back because there is no backspace in the real world. I hope you're able to salvage it in some way and make something else really cool, though. Do you have any ideas? Yeah, if you were a dolphin mermaid, then it'd be double mammal. That'd be, I think, instead of double mammal, I just think that'd be all mammal. I do like the the surgence of people trying to have more mammalian mermaids. I really do enjoy that. I love seeing like dolphin mermaids and whale mermaids and narwhal mermaids. That's all really cool. I will say, yeah, ghouls are technically, in D&D, they're undead humanoids. I think Serena's correct on that, but pardon me, in Fallout, I do not know. I don't know much about Fallout. I could probably tell you. We also haven't considered that the different types considered the different types of mermaid tail, like giant fish versus seal versus shark, could be evolutionary differences, comparable to skin color. Most people with darker skin originate from places that with far more sun than people with lighter skin, so different mermaid tail could be like environmentally influenced. I would say having a completely different body part and still being classified as, unless you're not saying that they're classified as the same species. If they're having a completely different body part and being classified as the same species is a bit of a stretch. Mainly because when we talk about phenotypic variation, we talk about like eye color, skin color, hair texture, and like small things like that, which is extremely surface level and is about like how you survive in an environment or like how your body regulates heat and things like that, but never about, oh, this person or this group of creatures are all the same species, but the ones that live in, like, they could be the same in the same family, they could be in the same taxonomical family of thing, but they probably wouldn't be in the same species of thing. Because, like, oh, this one has a tail, but it's a completely different tail. Like, the organs inside, the bone structure is different, the fat content is different, the muscles are different. Like, that would be, I think, a little bit too much on phenotypic variation. But, especially since the bottom of the mermaid has whatever reproductive organs mermaids have. So if it was gonna be like a shark versus a squid versus a jellyfish versus a mammal one, those are all very different reproductive organs, and that would not be in the same species. Which, I know I've just said that, like, species is, like, a weird little classification and taxonomical classification doesn't quite make sense, but there are boxes to be put in, and reproductive organs and the inner workings of a body are kind of don't vary as much from within species as phenotypic things does, like colors of skin and coloration and textures and things like that on the outside, if that makes any sense. Hi, Koala, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the 21 months. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. How has your Thursday been? We've gotten real deep into anthropology. We've gotten real deep into anthropology talks. But remember when we decided that the way you can make sense of Crown of Candy was to decide that they all had, like, normal-ass skeletons and organs and such, and all the differences were only phenotypical differences, and that's why they all had meat bones? Yes, I do remember that. Because that's the only way Crown of Candy makes any goddamn sense. Why do they have meat bones, Brennan? Why do they have meat? They're food. It's a milk jug. Why does it have bones? Still salty. Still salty. I love talking science in a completely hypothetical sense. Me too, because we're all just saying things about, like, the way we perceive the world, and it doesn't have any consequences because it's not real. Who knows how this would work? It's purely theoretical and hypothetical. Welcome back, Ellie. Absolute pog champ. Like Nina Tucker from FMA. Ghouls in Fallout were humans that survived massive radiation poisoning to the point that they were kind of preserved and extended their life, but it also precluded them to going feral. In Fallout, if that was the case, then they would probably not be... It depends on how much they're mutated. It depends on how much they mutated, I will say. It depends on how much they mutated if they would still be classified as humans. I don't know how much or what it is, or what they are like or anything, because I don't play a lot of Fallout and I don't know a lot of Fallout lore. But there probably could be arguments made. They are maybe people and are maybe humans and or not humans, depending on mutations. Ooh, it might be turned into a choker. Heck yeah! I would love to see it be turned into a choker. That's very exciting. That's very cool. I am very serious. Insulator for cold times, like a built-in hat to keep heat in the body. That is what most people theorize hair is for, is like it's a built-in insulator to keep heat trapped in the body, and also so you don't sunburn your head, the top of your head where your brain is. So we evolutionarily selected to keep our brain and skin good on the top of our head, since that is where the sun hits the most. So it also not only keeps us warm, but also makes sure we don't burn ourselves, which is great. Oh my goodness, Elder Calf! Hello, readers! Welcome on in! Hello, hello, hello. But that is, again, only a theory, and we can't prove that that's the case. As with most things. And we don't know how it, like, the most thing about hair is we just don't know how it came to be that, like, why we, like, because a lot of other parts of our body have, like, could be used for insulators and could be used to, like, not have sunburn, and we don't have hair there. Except for some people. It's a weird variation. But the reason we have it on our head and not other places is probably for the insulator thing and for, keeping us not burned. But Elder Calf, hello! Welcome on in! We are talking a lot about anthropology today. Welcome on in. How was your stream? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Elder Calf, Starlight Girl T, Lottie, Strider Knight, Halen. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? It's great to see you. Yes, all of the shoutouts to Elder Calf. How was your stream? How was playing Skyrim? What is up? For those of you that are coming with the raid, my name is Bree. I am a digital artist here on Twitch. Here, one second. My name is Bree. I am a digital artist here on Twitch. Today we are working on some Gobbin commissions and getting real into some anthropological debates. I was an anthropology major in college, so my chat likes to set me off sometimes. I love all things sci-fi and witchy and tarot stuff. I do a lot of fantasy art. I do a lot of sci-fi art. I do a lot of commissions. I'm real into TTRPGs and things like that. And if any of that's your bag, welcome on in. If none of that's your bag, also welcome on in. I would love to hear what your bag is. It was good. We were just playing some Skyrim. It was a lot of fun. Thank you for all the shoutouts. Of course. Thank you for the raid. For those of you in my chat that don't know who Elder Calf is, Eldercalf is an absolutely incredible artist. They were playing Skyrim on their stream today, but they are just absolutely incredible, and just should, you know, all should follow them. They're super sweet and make beautiful stuff. If you have anything you've been working on recently, Eldercalf, and you'd like to share, please do so. But also, anyone that came on the raid, I would also love to hear what your favorite thing about Eldercalf's stream was. I have to use the restroom really quick. We were planning on taking a break after I finished the hair. But we'll give some Katie scritches and welcome in the raiders, and then we'll take a break. Because I do have to use the restroom. But there we go. Gobbin. You're very welcome. Thank you for coming in and bringing your community. Thank you for trusting me with your people. Oh, and anyone planning on sticking around, make sure to hit that live button if you're planning on sticking around. Alright. Let me introduce you to Ash, everyone. This is our mascot. Because you rated in, you get free kitty scritches. Hi. Hello. This is our sweet bean. This is Ash, my familiar and the mascot of this channel, along with Pua, who is right here. I can share the Mona Lisa piece I finished recently, if that's okay. Of course, please. I know I've already seen it, but maybe some people in my chat hasn't seen it, and I would love to show it off. She is very cute. She's absolutely very cute. How is everyone that came in with the stream doing? How is your Thursday going? Oh, you're shrimping with your arm? Are you shrimping with your arm? You're so cute. Of course, I want to show off all of your awesome stuff. You're an absolutely incredible artist and deserve all of the follows. So many follows. Every follow. She kick. She do kick. She kick and she cute. Okay. I will stop giving you scratches. Have a good nap, my sweet child. Okay. Oh, you got it. We'll do a hug, Pua, in just a second after we show off Eldercalf's awesome art. While second out. Just pulling it up now. All right. Ta-da! Look at this awesome piece that Eldercalf did. Ah, it's so good. It's so good. It is so good. Yo is the correct reaction. You rated, you get to be. I always share people's stuff on stream. Always. I know, right? It's so pretty. I just absolutely love the hair. I absolutely love the hair and the see-through sleeves. It's so good. I don't have many words. I just want everyone to look at how awesome it is. My community is, if you do art, I mean, if you do anything creative and want to show it off, I would love to show it off. But also, we love sharing and shouting about and being excited for other people's accomplishments here. You make such amazing art, Eldercalf, and I always have such a good time lurking in your streams, and I really appreciate you lurking and bringing your people in mine. and I just absolutely love the way you've been able to render this Mona Lisa piece and really dive into the purple tones and do the see-through, and it's absolutely incredible. Thank you so much for sharing. Everyone, please go follow Eldercalf. Eldercalf, also, thank you very much for trusting your community to me. And thank you so much for the raid. And with that, we're going to take a very, very quick break. Guard your gates, the dragons are attacking! Yay! A very late raider. Hi, Sora Stormrider, welcome on in. Yes, shout out to Eldercalf. All of these shout outs to Eldercalf. I expect the blush monstering to continue while I go and use the restroom. So if anyone is coming in and lurking and you need to go rush off but still want to hang out in the chat, rush off now, go take care of your corporeal form, and we'll be back to finishing up this goblin and hopefully also finishing this goblin very shortly. I will be back in like 5 minutes. Please don't go everywhere, and everyone go follow Eldercalf. Thank you so much for coming on in. I'll see y'all in just a second. Mwah. Hello, I am back. Dewatering complete. Hi, everybody. Welcome on in. For all you raiders still here, hello. How was your Thursday going? I would love to hear about how your day is going and your favorite thing about Eldercalf's stream. And also, Eldercalf, if you're still here, hello. But if not, totally viable. Please go take care of your corporeal form and lurk away. Thank you very much for the raid again. But hello, everybody. Welcome back. I hope if you took this time to go take a break, if you didn't take this time to go and take a break, now is the time to do so. Please go dewater, rewater, take your meds, stretch, grab a snack, whatever you need to do. I forgot the list of things and I had to not look at the camera to remember, but welcome back. Yay! Glad to have you, Eldercalf. Glad to have you. If you want to talk about your Skyrim, I'd love to hear about it. I have not played Skyrim in a long time. Also, yeah, no worries about being a little bit lost in chat, Eye of the Night. We jump around a lot, and with chat going very fast, I can't read every message, so I might not be able to touch every topic that you guys are talking about. So it might get a little confused, but the mods are paying attention. You can always ask them what the fuck is going on. I decided not to get IRL Star Kid tickets, but I did get a digital teaching a robot to love tickets. So wait, is there IRL Star Kid tickets happening right now? Am I wait, teaching is that, hold on. Is there a Star Kid musical that I don't know about? Did I miss it? Did I miss the Star Kid musical? Oh no, Lynette, you have to tell me. Did I miss? Have we done it? We have not. I don't think we've done a mech maid yet. Thank you very much for that quick doodle, Ellie. Oh, and Koala redeemed Hug Pua. We gotta do that. Alright, I'll get caught up on chat a little bit, and then we'll do a Hug Pua and then get back into doing some drawing. Thank you for the redeem. The Tin Can Bros. Wasn't the Tin Can... What? I gotta look this up. Gotta write this down, Lynette. Also, hello, welcome on in. How's your Thursday going? Teaching a robot to love. I might have to pick up those tickets as well, because I definitely couldn't get physical tickets. I'm not going to California. Thank you for the redeem, Koala. No worries. I enjoy random conversations. Stream is just stream is just me doing art and then a string of consciousness. Who knows what could happen? Tin Can Bros did Solve It Squad and Spy Kids Are Forever, right? Yes. They both did that. There's also, apparently, they're doing a High School Musical, but not like a High School Musical. Like, they're doing a musical set in high school, but it's not a high school musical. Is that Teaching a Robot to Love? I might have just not I might have remembered the premise, but not the name of the musical. Yes, post that in the links for later channel. Thank you very much, John. I realized it's midnight 30 here, so it's time for me to sleep, as I am up in 3.5 hours. Edgefit, please get some sleep. Please, please, please get some sleep. Please, please, please. But thank you very much for being here. I hope you like how your Gobbin is coming along. I'll probably be doing the finishing touches off stream, so thank you so much for hanging out, Edgefit. Have a very good sleep. Pua! Yes, also for anyone that doesn't know, this is Pua, legally distinct pig. Pua, legally distinct pig. And our second mascot of the stream. TBC D&D character, maybe more Kilgrax, maybe something else. Oh my god, congrats on the full body, Justy! Hell yeah! Congrats! That is so amazing! The queue was very full, but as long as you don't mind waiting, I'm very excited to draw that. Heck yeah! You are welcome to take a picture if you'd like. I got it it's from the Disney store. It is legally distinct from my stream, but I did get it from the Disney store. I don't know if you can get one now, but if your son likes Moana, it's very huggable. It's extremely huggable. He got some minifigures and loves his little one. Oh, cute! Tin Can Bros is doing a Spies reunion concert in NYC. Oh my god! That is so cool! A reunion concert? Man, I'm jealous. Of course, I have to gesture with his little hooves. With the little hooves. Legally distinct Pua. Pua, the legally distinct pig. But it's in a club that only requires vaccination and expects both eating and being sat at a table with strangers. Well, fair. That might not be the thing to go to then, but fair. Gobjifit is looking great. Thanks, Bree. I'll get you those refs for the other thing over the weekend. Heck yeah! I can't wait. I can't wait, Edgefit. Have a good sleep. There is something extremely satisfying about putting stuff into a brand new paper shredder. I bet. That sounds clean and very crisp. I'm fine with waiting. It's always worth it. Oh, thanks, Justy. After the Star Trek finale, I cannot wait for Sundry Sydney. I think actually, since yours is your commission Koala is Sundry Sydney and also its only line art, I was thinking of doing that commission next, just since it's closer to the Starstruck finale. And then we'll go on to all of the other ones afterwards. So hopefully we'll be able to get that done in one stream. Maybe. That is my hope. Can't confirm. It's extremely huggable. Oh, yes, and the Double Clicks musical. Yes, all of the musical links and links for later. I need to go get all that stuff. I need to go buy all these tickets and have a good time over the summer. Y'all are the best. Can I just tell you that? Y'all are the absolute best. Thank you so much for being amazing. Either a mecha milkmaid or a mecha mermaid. Artist's choice. I'll have to decide, Ellie. I'll have to decide. We'll see. I like that you call it a milkmaid. That's scary and also great. We're going through the Dawn Guard quest line, and I'm mostly letting chat decide what we're doing in the game. That's fun. That is very fun. Chat decides Skyrim is I think a great way to play Skyrim. There's so many different choices, and especially if you've played Skyrim before, it's always so easy to make the same choices, and then having chat decide is just like a great way to shake it up. I'm excited to see, and I'm excited for you to have a very good time playing Skyrim with your chat. If anyone is still here from the raid, what choices did you guys make in Skyrim with Eldercalf? Finished a pirate. It's in the gallery. Yay! Do you want me to show it off, Leon, or are you okay with me showing it off, or should I look at it off stream? After that redeem, I'm broke as hell. I'm in fairy dust. No, you're the best. I appreciate that. I'm trying to be better at taking compliments. So thank you. And being broken as hell in fairy dust after that redeem makes sense. Those are big redeems. Those are big boy redeems right there. And they might become larger boy redeems just because the more we get viewership, the more people has more stuff to get redeems, so the queue gets longer and longer. So probably will be upping the price pretty soon. But for now, you can show it. Yay! All right, let's look at some Our Flag Means Death fan art. Let's do it. Also, Matt, if you are lurking, I am working on Goblin now. I thought I might start the line art since Edgefit is going to bed. Looking for the gallery. Boop-a-doo-boop-boo. Yes! Oh, them! Look at Jim. Look at our good NB Jim. They're so sweet. I love the little dagger shine. Jim! Yes. Look at this chibi stabby pirate. Hell yeah. You're the best breed. Thank you, Haku. Mecha Milk Mermaid. I'm feeling like we should do the Milkmaid just because. I'm feeling that we should do the Milkmaid just because it's so weird of a way to put it, and I love it. Bree is the best. Thank you, Matt. Oh, guys, Stabby. Yes. Jim was an absolutely incredible character and one of my favorites. I love your rendition, Leon. Thank you for sharing. Everyone go follow Leon on Twitch as well. Leon does absolutely amazing stuff and works on comic things on stream a lot. So if you're into comic work and other amazing artists, please go follow Leon on Twitch. And also if you're into Our Flag Means Death, definitely follow Leon on Twitch. Oh, thank you, Elder Calf. Y'all are so sweet. It's been a really good few days. It was really rough on, I'm not gonna lie, it was really rough on Monday coming back after, coming back to streaming and working after my spring break, just because I did actually relax, so I was out of practice with a lot of things, and I was kind of like fumbling and struggling. And then I went to my first like introductory therapy session yesterday, which I usually don't talk about this type of things on stream just because it's like personal stuff, but I want to talk about it because I'm just really proud of myself for doing that. And so I went to my first like introductory therapy session last night, and then just felt really, really good afterwards. Mainly because the person is very sweet and wonderful and was very open about the things I wanted to talk about. And also, I've been meaning to get a therapist for a very, very, very long time, and I just hadn't done it for a variety of reasons. And so I'm really feeling myself on the last few days, so I really appreciate all of your guys' support. Thank you. It was wonderful. Learning to take compliments as an anxious Midwesterner is hard, but it's super worth it. It is super worth it. Learn to take compliments. People aren't just blowing smoke up your ass. Hell yeah, therapy! Thank you! As much of you know, and as if you don't know, I struggle with anxiety a lot. And it's gotten a lot worse in the last few years, because gestures to the world. And because of my anxiety, I've been putting it on a bit, delaying going to getting therapy, even though I really needed therapy, and that lovely cycle. And I finally did it recently, and it feels really good to get that off my list. Like, if you get an ego koala, if you get an ego koala, will keep you in line, but you're worthy of much praise. Thank you, Matt. Milkmaid is an old term, but pretty common. It is an old term, and I know what it's like it's made for as like someone that like milks cows, right? As a woman that milks cows, if I am remembering what that means correctly. But also, milkmaid in the terms of as what a mammalian mermaid is called is also wild. Thanks, guys. Thank you for the congratulations. Crick cracks back and neck, flexes wrists. Oh gods, I'd forgotten how hard on the body painting Eldar miniatures is. Yeah, you really, when you're painting or doing art, a lot of people really tend to hunch, especially me. I hunch just so much. I'm a big huncher, and you gotta remember to like open yourself up and stretch. Ugh, like that. Yes, everybody get a good stretch in. Everybody get a good stretch in. Ugh. Don't forget to turn your smoothing on. This is my reminder to all of you artists. I always forget to turn the smoothing on. And now that I've learned that smoothing is a thing in Photoshop, I will never not turn it on again. Never not turn it on. Taking the first step is really hard, but therapy is def worth it. It is, Elder Calf. It really is. it's very hard to take the first step, which is why I hadn't done it for so long. And now that I've done it, I'm very excited for continuing to do it and just trying to better my mental health. And I'm very excited. Thank you guys so much for being so happy about it with me. I'll go when things calm down, me and probably other people. I always find this thought funny in retrospect. Yeah, it's a very common thought, and it's very funny in retrospect. The whole point is that you need to go because things aren't calm. But just even the thought of doing it is just so scary because it's another thing you have to put on your plate to figure out and stuff, and it's very stressful to have to figure out while everything else is also making you stressed. My first therapist was a completely life-changing experience. This is not my first therapy. Oh, yes, please go get some dinner, Elder Calf. Thank you so much for hanging out for so long after your stream. I'm glad you had a good time. Thank you again for the raid. Can we get another shout out for Elder Calf in the chat? This is not my first therapist. I had a therapist in high school. But getting another therapist, I think, is also going to be a life-changing experience. The job often was a woman who cares for cows and does other work in a dairy, e.g. churns butter. I was gonna say chugs udder, and that's a different thing. Nerd. Crack like a glow stick, baby. I care. Do you want me to crack like a glow stick? Oh wait. There we go. My hands are actually not that stiff anymore. I did some cracking already. That was gonna be more satisfying. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. But yeah, milkmaid is a dairy farmer lady. But in terms of a mermaid, a wild concept. Thanks, Dad. I appreciate it. Therapy is like remembering to stretch and hydrate for your mental health. It is. That is 100% what it is, Arcane Griffin. Griffin, you are correct. Always remember to stretch and hydrate your mental health, everyone. Ice cream is good. We love ice cream. It says on my phone, right? So if you're in the Minneapolis area and want to go get ice cream, please go get ice cream. It is apparently 92 degrees Fahrenheit outside right now. So it's a great time to go get ice cream if you're in the Twin Cities area. Therapy is great, and even if someone doesn't think they need it, I recommend trying it at least once just for the experience. I also recommend that. Even if you don't think you need it, I think therapy is beneficial for everyone, just because it is just like remembering to stretch and hydrate and take your vitamins, and it can just, like, it doesn't have to be about trauma or anything that you, like, need to, like, get off your chest or anything. It can also just be, like, having someone, like, keep you accountable for, like, the routines that are healthy for you in your life, which is very nice. You may not always need them, but they're good to have there when you do. Yep, exactly. Bria hunch for 2 reasons when painting minis. 1, for stability. Yep. Because it's tiny, and 2, I kind of have no choice in hunching over. I've got scoliosis. Oh, that very sucks. I'm very sorry you have scoliosis. That is not fun and probably only worsens the hunching pain, but thank you for letting me know. I'm very sorry for the pain that you are in. Thank you, Orange. Thank you for the congratulations. Better able to process abstract / complex thought and emotions purely because our brains are more developed by our mid-20s. Yeah, fair. Only saw one once when my parents were getting divorced. The therapist was terrible. Well, yeah, that sucks. You kind of, when it comes to therapy, you do kind of have to shop around or know exactly what you want. Sometimes therapists are just not good. They can be very good, but they also can be absolutely terrible and not what you're looking for. And it's kind of hard to gauge that if you don't go and seek out better ones later. But also, I'm very sorry you had that experience. That sucks. Chugs udder, I can't breathe. Please, why did you clip that? Why did you clip that, Matt? Why did you do that? It wasn't because that's what I was thinking. It was because when I read it that my brain did a little bit of how dyslexic spell, and I read the correct thing, which is chugs butter, but my mouth was gonna say chugs udder. And, or not chugs, churn butter. Turns butter. And my brain made my mouth say chugs butter, almost. And then I'm making it worse. Thanks for the clip. I learned so many habits from my therapists, just small or subtle things about the way I think that have helped me. Yeah, it's really good to, like, also, if you have a good therapist, it's really good to, like, have that be a way to, like, know how your brain kind of works. Sorry, an experience. Yeah, finding the right therapist is very hard. I lucked out with having, I at least so far have lucked out with having one that is very awesome, but I guess it's also my only first session. But I'm very happy with my decision so far. Yep. $92 Jeepus, I will hide in here, thank you. I think it's mainly because of the humidity. We're gonna have another big thunderstorm, I think, tonight, and it didn't blow over yet. we had a really, really big thunderstorm and tornado warning last night, which was fun because I learned about that. I walked outside to go get canes after my session, and I was like, ooh, this is a weird vibe of the night. I like it. It's not raining, but it's stormy. There's lightning. It's super cool. And then halfway to canes, it was like tornado warning. I was like, fuck. But the sky didn't look like it was actually going to tornado, so I was like, okay, I'll just go get my canes and go home. But, and then I got home right before it started hailing. So, you know. Fun night last night. Ash was traumatized by hail coming in our chimney. But we're gonna have more storm tonight because it is so bloody hot. Bree continues to dig hole. Bree sees a new clip. Thank you for the clips, guys. Ugh. What's the humidity? Is the corn sweating? Well, there is corn in Minnesota. Also, the corn sweats are a thing in Iowa and in the Midwest just in general, but in where I live right now, we live in the land of 10,000 lakes here in Minnesota. And we live in a big swamp. So the humidity is from the algae and things in the swamp that makes it extra muggy and hot. We have too much water here, and it gets real sweaty, real fast. All that heat and moisture in the air. Yup. Mermaids milk sea cows like dugongs and manatees. I could see that. Mermaids milking some manatees. Adorable. Wild and adorable. It's actually like, it's been like raining a lot in the past few weeks, but this is like the first like really large storm. And even after last night, like it was starting to get pretty green. And it was starting, like the trees and things and the buds were actually starting to like wake up this week, finally, in the fucking second week of May, here in the Twin Cities. But, it was like overnight. I went outside like yesterday to like work and have lunch and stuff, and it was like green and nice, and then like overnight, like all of the plants, all of the trees, it was just became exponentially more green. It was like, oh, you're actually singing us for to wake up? Okay, poof, leaves! And I'm like, where'd you come from overnight? And so we're just gonna get like even more overgrown and lush tomorrow. It was like crotch abilities and I could not resist. Fair. You guys like to make a fool out of me. What can I say? I mean, I already make a fool out of myself, but you like to immortalize my foolish tendencies. I was incredibly lucky with my newest therapist. I asked my old therapist for recommendations, and the guy she sent me to was amazing. That's fairly sweet. I'm really glad that it worked well. I'm really glad that it worked well for you. Gilly, that's awesome. Yeah, you were texting me that you were going to get canes, and then fucking sirens went off, and I was like, oh lord, I hope she's not out in that. I was out in that, but there wasn't sirens here. I was okay because there wasn't any sirens. And it wasn't really all that windy either. It was like definitely you could see that the storm was coming, and it was the calm before the storm. And then like immediately when I got home, it started hailing. So I was like, you know what? I'll take it. No, not Ash. Poor baby. She was fine. She just like was really confused what all of this noise was. And then she saw like things coming in the fireplace and like ran under the bed. She's okay now. She even went outside. All good. Spring around here just means high winds and fire weather warnings. We had snow last week. I mean, you're in Canada, Gilly. You're in Canada. We had snow like 2 or so weeks back, but all of Colorado is still under a mega drought. Oh, God. Weather is so wild. Why can't we go back to the days where weather was boring, and it was all same old, and now weather is so interesting? I don't want weather to be interesting. Why can't we go back to the days where weather is boring? Dry forever here in SoCal, and apparently a wildfire like 2 hours south of me already. Oh my gosh, please stay safe, Griffin. Please stay safe. Oh, the cooldown poll. I didn't even realize. All right, make sure to vote in that cooldown poll, everybody. We're getting close to the end of the stream, and what we either do a doodle at the beginning or the end of the stream, and we're doing the doodle at the end of the stream today. So make sure to vote what we're gonna be cool, what doodle we're gonna cool down with. I wonder, let's see, what are the options? What are the options? Mech Maid, Fairy Tale Succubry, John Blinn and Nuggy, General Cano Gobbery, and Donuts for Peace Gobbins. Amazing. I'm surprised that the Mech Maid is not getting more votes. We talked about mermaids and their taxonomy for a while today. But make sure to vote in that poll, everybody. Just let me know what you want me to work on as we end out the stream today. Yeah, we usually do a doodle at the end of the stream every day, just to, you know, cool down those hands. Hey, Kaden, welcome on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's your Thursday going? Bree puts the mascara on the Eye of the Storm. I think I really was in the Eye of the Storm. There was like barely any wind. There was barely any winds. It wasn't raining. It just felt stormy, and it had a lot of lightning just sort of around me, and it was really cool to look at, but I wasn't really caught in it at all. Apparently my neighborhood was in the Eye of the Storm. From here to West St. Paul was the Eye of the Storm, which was very nice. Until then it wasn't when I got home. It's that witch magic. I even had my my windows down. It was like, hell yeah, let's drive in the storm, everybody. Have a good lurk, Matt. Ooh, General Canobri is pulling ahead. Also, General Canobri is very timely, as there is a new Kenobi trailer out on Monday? I don't remember what day that was. I have not watched it, but I did notice that it was a thing. Alright, now we just gotta do the earrings. Not every time, just the especially juicy moments. so everyone knows, the doodle is Nuggy the chicken piloting Jonlin by his hair under his beanie like Ratatouille. Yes, Nuggy the chicken, not Nuggy like a nugget. Though, I could make Nuggy look like a nugget if you want. And now I want nuggets. I am having chicken for dinner, though. I don't know what the chicken is going to be in the form of, but we are having chicken for dinner. Thanks. The worst I've gotten in the city has been like ash and bad air quality in the last few years, thankfully. That's good. I'm glad. I mean, I'm not glad that you have had to deal with that, but I'm glad that you haven't been in the middle of a wildfire. I'm glad you're safe. If we get snow again within the next month, then it's concerning, because, like, that's solidly late spring and summer. Even southern Canada shouldn't get snow then. Yeah, you really shouldn't be getting snow in June. Can't see what character you draw Succubri as. Oh, as the fairy tale OC? I don't know. Not OC, but as I don't know. Ever since Ursa asked me to draw my favorite fairy tale character, and that's what Succubri is cosplaying, I've been thinking about it, and I really can't, and I really don't know. I honestly might just go Natsu, because I know it's very basic, because he's the main character, but I love him a lot. I like him a lot. He's silly and fun. I like Natsu a lot. It has been perfect sunroof weather the past couple weeks. It really has. I've just been driving with the windows down all the time. I do not have a sunroof, but I do have windows. So I try to drive with those down as much as I can. Make chicken nuggies. I'm a fan of Urza. Urza's also very good. The thing is, like, I like them all so much. I like them all so much. Urza's amazing. Lucy's great. Like, part of me wants to, like, ooh, I'm gonna go obscure, and this is my favorite character. But, like, Natsu's just so optimistic, and I love that about him. Alright, line art complete! Time to do some colors. Real fast. Hello, Giblin. Oh wait, no more smoothing for coloring in. I'm glad you like him. I'm glad Giblin is looking good. What does a Ferris tail look like anyway? That is a good question, and I have a question. Have you watched the anime, Justy? Because that's a question that is pondered. That... Do you want to know why Fairy Tail is called Fairy Tail? Because it's wild. It's always super dumb, but very silly, and it works kind of well with just how... Ah, General Kanobri! Alright. General Kanobri it is. Okay, well, I don't know if this is why it's called this in real life, but in universe, the Fairy Tail Guild is called Fairy Tail, because, well, one, it was made by Mavis, who looks kind of like a fairy, and is sort of an immortal fairy-looking woman, And 2, they wanted to create an environment that's just fully chaotic and just about like just about being like very about friendship and finding out and going and being adventurers type of vibe. And their sort of like mantra, if not mantra, but like questions is like, they're like the questions like at the end of the manga and at the end of the anime was like, do fairies even have tails? Do fairies even exist? No one knows. And that's the beauty of fairy tale. And it's like, what if fairies have tails, what do they even look like? That's kind of like what we want to be about. Like, who even knows if fairies exist? Who even knows if fairies have tails? There we go. So, I know it's not a great explanation, but that is literally the questions that they ended the manga with. So, it's like waxing philosophical if fairies even have tails. And by not having that question answered, they're like, we're gonna name our guild that. We're gonna name our guild that. And we're gonna go out and be adventurers and be weird mythical enigmas. And that's the point of fairy tale. Oh, thank you for the kitty scratches, Caden. Alright, we'll do the kitty scratches in a sec. Quick color system time for... Same for Erza, and it's definitely not because I love her English voice. Erza's English voice is also very good. They did a pretty good job with the dub for Fairy Tail, I must say. They did a pretty good job with the dub for Fairy Tail. Yes. Does it even matter if they do? Both exist and have tails. Because friends. Yep. Those are all the questions, and then it says, does it even matter if they exist and have tails? It doesn't, because friends. Who cares about philosophical things when you have friends? And if that's not Fairy Tail's whole vibe, I don't know what is. I cannot remember what color Gieblin's hair is, so I am doing pink for now. I will look at it later. Oh, that's what that was. That's what that was. I was wondering. I thought it was just me being weird with the chain of the earring. That was a rat tail. Okay, I should do that. Okay. Sorry. I'll do that. 1 second. I'll do the rat tail. I apologize. That's what that was. General Kenobi outfit reference for Brian, links for later. Oh, thank you. All right. All right. There we go. Gieblin's hair. Alright, and then I'll do the rat tail, and then we're gonna end out the stream with a doodle, everybody. With me as with my Goblin Sona as General Kenobi. I'll never get how in the first arc of Sword Art Online ended with, "Why did you trap everyone in the death game, you psychopath?" And the guy went, "Shrug, I don't know." Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes anime be like that. Sometimes anime and manga is just kind of like, it's just this way because I want it to be. And you're like, but why? And you're like, who knows? Hey, Wings! Thank you so much for the 19 months. Melba, welcome back to Having Wings. Hello, hello, hello. How is your day going? It is lovely to see you. Welcome on in. What is up? I'm tired. No worries, Melba. I love that you just come in screaming your own name. Love it. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Alright. There's some quick base colors for Goblin, and Gobja Fit is almost done. Alright. I think I'll finish these little guys off stream. And then next week we can work on Sundry Sydney for Koala. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Look at these little guys. Love to see it. Alright. Everything is saved. Let us pet Ash real quick, and then we'll do a doodle to cool down the stream. Thank you so much for coming on in, everybody. Hi, Ash. Ooh, yes. You're getting scritches right now. These are from Caden. Caden, thank you so much for the kitty scritches. Also, I don't think I have a command that's specifically merch, Caden. If you're looking for specific merch, you'd have to, I think the commands are the specific stores. Listen, I said happy birthday to you too on my birthday before. We've all been there. Yeah, we're all kind of confused. I'm feeling a little, lightheaded as well, and just a little confused. We're all in the same boat, Melba. You're with friends. Wait, the merch actually worked? The merch command worked. Oh, it's just mod only. Oh, I see. Well, Ash be shrimpin'. I think it is time. I think it's time for us to be so happy that Ash is shrimpin', and also to do a cooldown doodle of Gobri. What do you think, Ash? Yeah? Okay. Thank you very much for the kitty scritches, Caden. A lovely way to preface the doodle. The doodle. Alright. Gobri is General Kenobi. Let's do this. Happy Star Wars month, everybody. And links for later. Yes. Alright. In a second, when I get my timer, because these are 20 minutes only. Only! We do these fun little things called quick doodles on my stream, for anyone curious. And I give myself 20 minutes, and I see what we can get done in that time frame. And y'all give me the prompts. It is all completely, you guys ask me to draw something, and I do my best to draw it as fast as I can. Alright, so in 5, 4, smooch. Oh, thank you for the clip. I think everyone needs a little wee bit of floor time. Everybody lay on the floor for like 10 to 15 minutes just to let our brains decompress. That sounds like a great time. And I will be doing that after my stream, Gilly, 100%. Well, thank you, Melba, for saying that John has good emotes. His emotes were made by yours truly. I will also say that I mean, I may have drawn them, but John gave me some very good prompts, so. John gave some very good prompts. The chaos mode is absolutely perfect. And the animated Chaos Goblins is also by Ike. Ike did a really good job on those. She needs even bigger eyes. The eyes need to be even bigger. Having 3 levels of chaos comes in very handy. Yeah, when you need to express all of the different kinds of chaos you're feeling, it comes in very handy. When you have a lot of chaos to express. Wait, hold on. Wait, I mean, I really have Starstruck Odyssey on the brain. I read this as the Great Impassioning for a second. Wait, what? Ash rises to to greet the eve. I was like, if Ash has been slugged, I'm a riot. Nah, Ash hasn't been slugged. She left to go get food from Daniel, because Daniel's cooking dinner right now. Question, been watching for some time, Bree. Do you think you've grown artistically? I can absolutely see it in your work. Your sketches, your quick sketches are so confident. I don't think that's a question, Melba. I think that's a compliment. But thank you. And yes, I do think I have grown artistically. It's, sometimes hard to tell if you've grown artistically. But I do think I have. I remember how long it used to take me to like figure out chibi forms, and now I kind of can just do it willy-nilly. The line art and the coloring is still takes me a long time, but quick sketches really it doesn't take me very long anymore. We were talking about this on Wednesday too. Yeah. John was complimenting me on how far I've come in drawing comic pages, and especially since I hadn't done it for a really long time, and I just started doing it again very recently for the Phoenix. And you could really, he was saying that you could really tell how confident I am in my sketching capabilities nowadays. There we go. General Kano Gabri in sketch form. Question, do you know how cool you are? Will you accept it, or will you face the consequences? Thanks, Danny. I am trying to be better at taking compliments, so I have a hard time seeing how cool I am, but what type of consequences do I have to face for being perceived as cool? What are those? What's those consequences? It's National Telling Bree She's Awesome Week. Thank you. But yes, Melba, I've been taking notice that my art style has leveled up, at least in the sketch format, very, very rapidly recently. I've also been doing just a lot. I've been having a very hard time like finishing pieces recently, but I've been doing a lot of starting sketches recently. Ash, did you fart? Oh my god, it smells terrible. You little fart monster. Went to go get food from Daniel and he came in and farted. Absolute menace. You're a loose cannon. Why looking in my soul, Bree hides folder of whips. I have so many whips right now, Melba. I've finished 2 pieces in the last, like, month. And people have seen them. I posted them on Twitter. That is my Cloud Card Sona. If you haven't checked that out, I want you to, because I think everyone deserves a Cloud Card Sona. And Ike Straw That's in Your Style. That in the last month, they're the only 2 pieces I have finished. Actually, that's not true. I also finished a commission for somebody, but that's been in the works for a while. And it was an emote. But, like, larger pieces, don't know her. Haven't finished one in weeks. Apparently Ash farts are the consequences. Apparently Ash's farts are the consequences. I guess. I still have that Barony of Olives piece to finish. I've been trying to work on, that we started on stream. If you've been on my Patreon, you'll see I've posted a lot of whips and, like, no finished products recently. So a lot of people on my Patreon know all of the whips I have to, that I have going on right now. And I'm really hoping to finish one of them. I'm really hoping to finish one of them pretty soon, because I'm really close. But I'm not holding my breath. Wait, what are the consequences? Gotta read the poll before it goes. 7+ days of awesome week. 3-hour ambush session. Mod dash limericks and mandatory ash cuddles. IDK will wing it. Alright, mandatory ash cuddles and mod dash and limericks are apparently the consequences for being cool. Thank you, guys. Thank you. From the top, draw them stop. That's a work in progress. Do some sketching. Give it up. That's a work in progress. I'm talking whip, whip, whip. That's some work in progress. My desk's filling up with my works in progress. What is that a cover of? Because I can kind of hear it in my head. Well, that's the song reference. We can only hope. Change the vowel in whip. Oh, it's WAP. Okay. Okay. I thought it might be WAP. I thought it might be WAP. I said WAP. I'm an idiot. But you know, it's fine. I am not versed in WAP. Let's be honest. Yes, support. Yes, support, so they can podcast and I can forcefully invade and ask questions about the Phoenix. Yes. If you want to support me on my Patreon, we're about halfway to getting to me and John getting a podcast pretty soon, and if that's something you would be interested in, I highly recommend you supporting me on Patreon. It is the best place to support me, other than by donating on stream. And if you support me, me and John will at like I think $175 a month on my Patreon, we're going to be doing a podcast about the Phoenix and just really anything. If you like Stardew streams where me and John just kind of like talk at each other, that's pretty much what you'd be getting. And, also, you'll also be getting a bunch of, like, other stuff, relatively soon, because the Phoenix is coming back in, the Phoenix is coming back on Patreon next week. So if you would like, to get, pages of the Phoenix, before anyone else, and get some lore, and get some exclusive stuff of whips, and some time lapses, and things. Okay, what is the angle? There we go. There we go. There we go. Lightsaber. Alright. That's all on my Patreon. But, anyways. It was the pole bit. Thank you for the betrayal, Kaden. Oh, that was amazing. I can die happy now. I'm not a mod here, but no betrayal involved. WAP cover. Was it in rhythm? I do not know. Because I, do not listen to WAP very often. Or WAP. God, it's probably WAP, isn't it? Keep saying WAP. It was close enough. Good. Good, I'm glad. I know we're over 3 hours. We're almost done. We're almost done. We're very close. This dude, oh, thank you. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad it is everything you were hoping for, Matt. Oh, wrong thing. I hope it's everything you've been hoping for, Matt. This came out way better than I expected it to be honest. It's a good thing Jedi's clothes are so easy to draw. And also chat isn't going super fast, so I'm not fully distracted. My headcanon is that it's Halloween in Stardew Valley and John Montgomery are out trick-or-treating as Darth Maul and Kenobi. That's so cute! Now we gotta do that for when Halloween rolls around in our Stardew Valley save. That is adorable. What is Kenobi's lightsaber? What is Kenobi's lightsaber? I cannot remember. Blue. There we go. And stop. Dun 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 dun. We've got a General Kenobi, my friends. I'll also just do the glasses real quick. There we go. Vroom. There we go. We've got a General Kenobi Gobri. So cute. Thank you very much for asking me to draw this little doodle today. Little doodle. Ugh. Blue. Almost the same color as Matt's name, actually. Gweed would intend to dress as a vampire or something, but mostly just looked like a bat cause ears. I'm so, the smirky focus is killing me. Thank you. I needed to get some sort of facial expression going, and smirky focus was what I wanted to go with. There we go. I am a Jedi. General Kenobi. Gobri. There we go. Save. Yeah, the shine on the glasses. You gotta get the shine on the glasses. It really brings a depth to the piece. You always gotta do. I always do the glasses on a different layer so I can do the glass shine over the eyes. General Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yes. Yes. Thank you guys for a lovely stream. Alright, I'm gonna save. Wait, hold on. Alright. If you are in my Discord, I'll be posting what I worked on stream today in Discord. And so you can check it out there. But also, thank you all so much for a lovely stream. We are ending pretty much on time today, which is a huge accomplishment, and I'm very proud of myself. Although I'm gonna choke on spit. Thanks so much for hanging out, everybody. I had an absolute blast today. Just hanging out, getting really into anthropology discussions, Edgefit, doing some goblin stuff for Edgefit and for Geeblin, and ending with a little goblin doodle for Canabri. Very cute. I know, right? I don't know. There's a lot of wonderful things happened this stream, and I really appreciate you all coming in and hanging out with me. A huge shout out to both Allie Briggs Art and Elder Calf for the raids today. If you are not following either of those lovely artists, please go do so right now. Allie is an amazing fantasy artist, does horns and scales and claws, dragons and teeths abound, if that is something you are interested in. And Elder Cav makes some absolutely beautifully rendered art, has some very chill vibes, and also loves little dragons. So please go give them some follows, and thank you guys both for the raids today and trusting me with your communities. I had so much fun getting to know some of you new raiders, some of the new people coming on in. Thank you so much for anyone that is lurking, anyone that chatted today, anyone that subscribed. Thank you for all the bits and the subs. Thanks for lurking and hanging out, everybody. Thank you for getting to hang out in my chat and wanting to spend time with me. It's always lovely to see new faces in chat, and new old faces, and everybody's faces. So thank you so much. This has been an extremely wholesome stream, and I do truly just want to say thank you all so much for your support with the therapy, with being really into anthropology discussions. It is one of my favorite things to talk about, and asking very complimentary questions about my art. I love this dude. It's so cute, right, First Clone? It's so cute. So yeah, thank you all very much. For anyone in chat that doesn't know who I am at the end of the stream, or wants to find more ways to support me or follow me, my name is Bree. I am a digital artist here on Twitch. I draw a lot of goblins, which is what we were doing today. I love all things tarot and fantasy and sci-fi and witchy. I have a comic called The Phoenix. It is my sci-fi adventure webcomic. Currently, Chapter 4 will be coming back. Will be coming back on May 27th on Webtoon and Tapas, and next week, next Friday, on my Patreon, if you would like to check it out and see my cool comic that I create. Other things that I do. I'm also at Breedonin pretty much everywhere. If you would like to find my stuff on Twitter or Instagram, that is where I am most active. I also am, you can also join my Discord if you'd like to hang out with me and all of these other lovely folks in chat. Share your art, talk about things that you're excited about, and just, you know, be part of the community if you'd like to. You can also follow me on TikTok. I've been doing TikToks things a little bit, very recently and very not much. But I am on TikTok if you're on TikTok, and at Breedonin also there. And if you want to support me in any way, streaming is the way that I get a majority of my income as a freelance artist. So supporting me using that tip jar down below is the best way to do so. It'll help me get the goal happening this month, and also it is the best way to support me on stream. Though another best way to support me is on my Patreon, but I covered that earlier. I also have stuff on my Redbubble and in Streamlabs, and yeah, lots of different ways to support me. All my links and stuff are down below. Thank you all so much for a lovely stream. It was really wonderful. I had a really good time and a great second stream back. Thank you all so much. Love being able to lurk and work with you. Yes, thank you all to the lurkers and the workers. Thank you so much for hanging out, Griffin. And it was lovely to meet you, Eye of the Night, and everyone else that came in. Thank you for the stream. Hopefully I'll be stopped by earlier next time. Yeah, no worries. Don't worry about coming in towards the end. That's fine. I appreciate it. And I'm really glad that you were here, Melba. Thanks for being here. And thanks for being here. Thanks for the raid, Elder Calf. Everyone please go give follows to everybody. I will see you all on Saturday for the continuation and part 2 of our mermaid draw along. I'll see you all then. Thank you for a lovely stream. And if anyone does, First Clone, if you do draw the goblins on a starship, I need to see it. Goodbye, everybody. Mwah!